What's going on, guys? It's Fire here, and I've been spending literally all day since 7 o'clock this morning in my building trying to figure out what I can do for you guys today to make a little weapon build. And what I've got figured out for you is pretty epic. Alright, so what you're going to need is some sort of square piece of wood, a door hinge, a 1 3/4 inch pipe, and a knife. One of these little end cap thingies that I have absolutely no idea what it's called. So let's get to putting it together. Right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take a knife and just whittle the top of this mother thingy. I'm about to say motherfucker. And I don't know why I stopped myself from saying motherfucker. It's not like I'm opposed to cussing on this channel. But whatever. And you're going to whittle it down until you can just fit your end cap thingy on it. So I'll come back when I get. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do after you whittle and file this thing until you're basically dead, you're going to want to take your end cap and just kind of screw it on there. And that's going to give you a lot of top weight. And then what you're going to do, take your door hinge, you're going to place it right there, or anywhere on each side you want, and then just screw in the screws on all of the holes. BRB. Alright, now once you've got your screws all screwed in, you could 100% call this thing done right now. This would actually fuck a person up right now. But since I'm a masochist, I'm actually going to spend the next 30 years of my life whittling this down so I can slip this pipe over it and not only have two ends to fuck people up with, but also have sort of a handle. So alright, now what after seemed like about 30 more years of meticulous labor, you've got yourself a pretty badass bludgeoning weapon. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, well, why couldn't I just go out and get a baseball bat for a lot less work? Well, you see, with a baseball bat, you have a large striking surface, and that surface displaces a lot of your energy and you're losing a lot of power. But with this, you have a very, very small striking surface here. So every single bit of your power is getting placed in that one little line there, and that completely jacks up your PSI and just obliterates things pretty much. So yeah, also like I said, this last part's completely optional, but that's up to you. And let's go find something to test this thing out on. Alright, back with the testing here. We're going to see if this thing can break that there cinder block. And if not, oh well, it was still cool to me. Huh. Well, first notice, our end cap broke off, and I guess we lose some of our weight, but that doesn't really matter. Our hinge is still on, and that's the part that's actually doing all the damage. So let's try it again. We broke in half. See, I know exactly why we broke in half. Because I used an old piece of wood that had been laying around and already had a bunch of nails and stuff drilled through it that I dug out before the video started. So if you use a new piece of wood, and probably a stronger piece of wood, you'll be able to avoid that problem more than likely. But here now, got a decent club, or shorter club. So yeah. Our hinge is kind of bent actually a little bit, but that's still fine. You can still whack away with it. It got through that cinder block on the second strike after it lost its cap, which is pretty good. So in the zombie apocalypse, if you get better wood that's actually stronger and held up together, you could probably do some damage. So yeah, it's been Fire. Peace. Alright, small excerpt at the end of the video here. It never even occurred to me to even try if this side would actually work. So let's see what it can do. Like I said though, this has a bigger striking surface, and it's basically the same thing as a baseball bat at this point. But anyway, we're going to try it and see what we can do. Smash it through. Actually, that was a lot easier of a smash than the first one. So, this was a much better club. Good enough.